Good Monday morning, everybody. Today is the 17th of January, so we're about 3 weeks into January here. Just headed down to Powder Coat. I have a frame that needs to be blasted. Sometimes these core frames are getting really hard to come by. So we do have a fee on our core frames, but it's about $1,000. But most of the time, you know, we have a nice stack pile of them here, and guys will build the car on a frame that we have here, and then we just require you to bring a frame in at the time of the build, or when you pick your car up, excuse me. So anyways, but this gentleman, he found a beautifully mint frame, kind of hard to come by nowadays, but he found a frame and he drove all the way up here just so we could get this blasted and build his car on this. So this is his frame specifically, and yeah, so today anyways, today's going to be a good day, evidently. About 35 degrees out, so roads are pretty clear. So this should be a pretty relatively quick trip there and back. But yeah, so anyways, today's January 17th, about 35, well right now it's only, what is it, 14 degrees, but today high is like 35, so shouldn't be too bad of a trip down and back. Pick up a car when I get down there, and some miscellaneous suspension parts that have been down there for a little bit. And yeah, Powder Coat, they're just super busy. So they're super busy down here, so sorry about the snow. Anyways, here we go. We're gonna just go on a little trip there and back. Got me a little diesel here. We'll just continue on our way to Powder Coat right now. To the car, I'm going to pick up a car at Powder Coat, and then I think there's still two sitting down there. And then right now we're waiting on, or I'm sorry, right now. So many of you know that we teamed up with Skyrocket and BHE to do some stock cars. So right now we are building in the shop 3, I think, Skyrockets by B&B, or Skyrockets by B&B, and then 1 BHE by B&B, or B&B by BHE and B&B by Skyrocket. One of the BHE cars. They don't get powder coated. The Skyrocket cars, like Kelly always says, you know, we build them and he just puts his own little twist on them. He does different window bars, different radiator brackets, and a few other minor little things. BHE, same situation. We build it, they powder coat it, put all the parts on it, and ship it to their customers. So I won't have to bring at least 4 cars to powder coat. But like I said, right now I still have, after I pick this one up, I'll still have 2 cars sitting down here waiting to be powdered. Powder coat's really busy. They added another paint booth and another, I think they only have the one glass, but I think they added another paint booth this summer, so they expanded a little bit. They do an excellent job. So people always say, isn't there something closer, to be realistic, it's probably 40 minutes from the shop to the south. And you know, we've been asked before, and really, when you got something this good, why change it? They're a great company to work for, always polite, treat us real good. So we just continue to drive down here to Mankato. For me, it's not a big deal. I live down here, so I drive this road twice a day, no matter what. So it's an easy peasy drive for me. I would rather drive this way in with the minimal traffic that we have down here versus trying to pull a truck trailer through the cities trying to find someplace up there. So yeah, so that's where we are so far, and kind of give you an outline of the shop right now, what's going on in there. Everybody is back to work, so that helps out a ton. And we've been pumping out probably 3.5, which sounds weird, a half of a car, 3.5 to 4 cars a week right now. So, you know, realistically, I think we got 20 cars left on the list. So that'll put us almost to what we built last year up until August. So we're ahead of the game, which is great, especially having that 2 weeks off during COVID, or for our COVID break, I call it. 2.5 weeks off there where we didn't have employees in the shop. But we're doing pretty good. Realistically, if somebody called us today and said, hey, I need a car, could probably get one March, if all continues to go well. So I know here in Minnesota we're seeing a uptick of this COVID stuff, but it is what it is, and we'll just keep working and keep hammering stuff out. Yeah, if you're interested and need something, you know, give us a call. We have hobby stock rear ends that we can jig up. We got about 12 rear ends in the shop right now that are waiting to be jigged. Obviously, we'll use them for ourselves, or if you're in the need of a rear end, we can get one put together for you and get that shipped out to you. But anyways, all right. All right, guys, excuse the racket. So I got 3122 car picked up. I got all the suspension for 2 cars picked up, and today will be a double duty for me. Looks like they got another car done down here, so I'll go ahead and take this stuff all back, unload everything, and then hop right back in the truck and come on back down and pick up another car. So yeah, so not only do I drive to Belle Plaine for work, then I drive to Mankato, and I drive back to Belle Plaine. Now I'll drive back down to Mankato, then back to Belle Plaine, and then I get to drive one more time to come home. But I wouldn't have it any other way. These guys are awesome. Pick up this next car, then we'll only have one left down here. And the reason why that one's left is because they had a bit of COVID run through their facility as well. One of their employees that paints all of our neon colors was out sick. So I guess I shouldn't say it was COVID, because I guess I don't know for certain if it was COVID or not. But their employee was out sick that paints the colors. So he's back. They're gonna hang up that one today, and hopefully in the next day or two we'll have that car back as well, and then we'll be caught up. We'll be caught up with parts, everything at Powder Coat, so that's a plus. And then, like I said, we'll get a little bit of a break here because the next 4 cars won't get painted. Give us some room in the shop to get these cars assembled and out the door for these gentlemen that have been waiting patiently. And you know, that's one thing that I can't stress enough, is how appreciative I am to all you customers out there who have been patient with us during this crazy time, you know, with everything being backed up and so on and so forth. But you guys have been awesome and appreciative. It's very much appreciated on our side as well on everybody else's. It just makes it a little less stressful. So, all right, well, here we go. We're gonna head back to Belle Plaine. All right, headed out for trip number 2 of the day. I won't film the drive down. It'll be the exact same thing. So, yeah, here we go. All right, guys. So I just picked up a car from Powder Coat again. This is my second trip today. On my way back to the shop now. But I always like to, gotta give a shout out to Quick Trip, my go-to for restroom breaks and to grab a snack, whatever, especially on days like today when I miss lunch. So anyways, if you guys like watching our vlogs and stuff, tell me different things, you know, leave us a comment. Make sure you subscribe, leave us a comment. Tell me some things that you would like to see. My day is pretty repetitious. I mean, on days where we got cars at Powder Coat, I'm constantly driving back and forth. There can't be much excitement in watching me drive back and forth. So let me know some different things that you want to see. We're working on some new feed and all that good stuff. But also, you know, I have to give a shout out to another fellow local vlogger from around here. His name is Dan Greep. He does Forged in Dirt. He does some podcasts, talks to a lot of different drivers and kind of some of the local drivers and from afar, and does the vlogging. Like, he's really big into open wheel stuff, but still really fun to listen to and watch. And so I want to give a shout out to Forged in Dirt. And if you like what you see here, hop on over there. He's got some good information over there too. So anyways, again, like I said, I'm just headed back from Powder Coat for the second time today. When I get back, I gotta sipe about 20 tires. So you might get to see some of that footage. And then like, subscribe, comment, let me know some different things that you want to see. You want to have some Q&As with Paul one day, like, let me know. It'll be fun. All right, thanks guys. Guys, so today is Wednesday, January 18th, and it's about 0 degrees outside. And guess what? We don't have heat in the shop. We don't want to open up the back door because we want to try to conserve some heat. So we got it up to 56 degrees. But when there's no heat, you kind of improvise. So we can't bring in a frame right now, or a second frame right now, because we want to keep that door closed. So we had to push some stuff around. So we got one car sitting here. This is car number 3622 SS. Luke is getting me some A-arms. We had to wait for some parts for those. So he's getting me some A-arms to ship out today. This jig is empty because don't want to open the back door. Tyler is finishing this car. I believe this one is 37. Yep, this one is 37. So he's, we put it on this rotisserie here. So everything gets welded up on the jig, and then we put it on this rotisserie here. And then this helps it move and spin around so that they can weld the underneath of the car. And just make sure everything's on there, blah, blah. You get the gist, but weld the underneath of the car. Patrick is working on just cutting up some stuff, some material that's needed, because again, we don't want to open up the back door. Ben is finishing up this hobby stock, just putting some parts on it, kind of what the gentleman asked for, and then hopefully, I don't know what we're gonna do next, but then we got this car sitting in here too. So after we get these cars done, and hopefully we get the heat back on, then we'll move some stuff outside, tarp it up, cover them all up, and so we can get the turnkey car in and another car in. But again, we don't want to open up that door because it lets in all the cold air and the furnace is broke. So welcome to a Wednesday at B&B. Fun times are had by all.